is about a week away.
It is here. There's a lot of cleanup to do in the garden and with your lawn to get ready for fall. Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is
Hi,
here.
guys.
Hello.
How are you?
How was your wedding?
It was wonderful.
Your daughter got married over the weekend.
Congratulations to you and Harvey.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're glad you're back.
I am back and ready to go.
All right, so let's clean up the yard.
So let's clean up the yard. So you can certainly do fall fertilizer. That's a really good thing to do.
On the lawn.
And on your lawn, yes. That will help strengthen the root structure of the lawn and make it easier to handle winter stuff. Also cleaning up any disease stuff that you have in your yard. So any powdery mildew or black spot or any of that stuff. But you want to get that stuff out of your yard. You don't want to compost it. A lot of those things will winter over and reinfect next year.
Oh, yeah.
But the fun thing to do at this time of year is to plant bulbs.
Yes, indeed.
And so it's a little early for the planting, but it's not too early for the choosing.
Okay.
For the shopping.
For the shopping, yes. And a lot of people just call everything that you plant at this time of year a bulb. And that's not really true.
You'd be wrong.
Because there are bulbs and rhizomes and corms and tubers and all that kind of stuff.
What's the difference?
So to tell a bulb, like this is a daffodil here, and this one is a tulip, you'll see the little baby plant is inside.
Yeah.
So think of like an onion or garlic. When you have garlic that's kind of sitting around and it starts to have that little green stem that comes out, that's a bulb.
But once you cut them in half, you're done.
Yes, you can.
So
have
you don't want to cut them all in half.
This is just for purposes of demonstration.
Do not do this at home.
Do not do this at home.
All right.
So this is a corm, and so this is just a modified stem, and the plant bud comes up out of the top, but it's not contained inside the structure itself.
So what plant is that?
This is a crocus.
A crocus. Okay.
This is a crocus. So crocuses are corms. This is iris, which everybody is pretty familiar with, and this is a rhizome, which is a big stem that runs horizontally and then pops up along the excess of it.
And what's this big thing?
This is a fertilaria. This is one of my favorites because it got a little funky smell.
Now you brought another big bulb.
Yeah.
What is this one?
This is a scilla. And this is just, I asked Gina today, what is the biggest bulb we have in the store?
For fall planting?
So this is for fall planting. It gets about 4 feet tall, really beautiful, powdery blue flowers, nice and tall stems.
So how far in the ground? What's
And which direction?
Okay,
Like this?
So
Stem
usually
up.
you want a pointy stem up, roots down. Sometimes it's hard to tell on some bulbs. So if you plant them sideways, the bulb will know. You take the height of the bulb, and 3 to 4 times that is how deep you want to go. So this guy's going to go like a foot in the ground.
Well, good luck with that.
Tulips, you can usually do 6 to 8 inches.
And this is a handy dandy thing.
Yes. This goes in to the ground, and then it brings up the scoop. Then you put the bulb in the hole and then release the soil back into the hole.
And then it has measurements on the side.
It has measurements so you know how deep you are.
Is this bulb fertilizer? What is
this?
Yes,
and bulb fertilizer will help you get bigger flowers. You'll get more vigorous roots on your bulb, and sometimes it even will affect the color. You'll have brighter colors.
And you can put a bunch of things in the same area because they'll grow and bloom at different times.
I like to do that, especially where you have, big things and small things, where if you dig like a big trench or an area, and then you set them in and then backfill and then set other things on top, you get things that come up sort of intermittently and sort of tangled together. It looks a lot more natural than it would if you had, like, the soldier thing.
And when should we be doing this?
Right, if you do the shopping now, when can we do the planting?
We generally like to say that bulbs should be planted after the 1st of October as the ground starts to cool. That way you'll get good root development, and you won't get any stem development, which you don't want right now.
So it'll start growing a little bit before the ground freezes.
Underground, yes.
Well, that's
yes.
good. All right, so we got it.
Oops.
A few weeks. There goes that.
You just broke their bulb
Good thing
tool.
it's not breakable.
All right, so decide what you want to plant, clean up the garden.
Do some cleanup, do some bulb shopping. It's time, and then enjoy the rest of the Indian summer.
This weather, yeah, it's just like summer. So.
Yes.
All right, Lisa, thank
Thanks,
you.
Lisa.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next week, I believe. You're on the program next Tuesday.
Yes. No, I don't know.
I'm used to her.
I'm going next week, so.
Okay.
Oh, it's
we'll
2
figure
weeks.
it out.
It's 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks, yes.
We'll see you then.
Yes,
Thanks, Lisa.
We'll be right back with a final check of the forecast.